Well, Your Honor, I would say on June 11th, Mr. Gonzalez, the defendant, was referred to me. Around June 18th, we met for a consultation, met in my backyard. He took pictures, walked in my backyard, and he came up with a figure that he can complete everything in my backyard for $20,000.
And he prepared a contract. It's your Exhibit A.
Exhibit A.
It's several pages of a contract which details the work that he was to do for you.
Yes.
But you say there came a point in time when you were not satisfied with the pace of the work nor the quality of the work. In particular, I think you said you discovered that he was using plastic weed barrier rather than a fabric. And you said that this was inappropriate.
Yes, we had talked and we agreed that he would use like a black mesh weed fabric, which is common in landscaping. I expressed what I wanted from him.
Did you specifically tell him that prior to signing the contract?
Yes.
Is that correct?
That's totally incorrect, sir.
Well, tell us
the
what.
conversation was that you have an option, and depending what area you're going to landscape, it depends what area, what you're doing, what type of suppressor you're going to use. Because that slope is huge. The mesh, the black fabric, they come in 6-foot rolls, but I explained to them that I've been doing this for 25 years. We cannot put these 6-foot rolls, maybe it's gonna be about 10 rolls, and that's gonna leave more space for grass and weeds to come through. So I explained to him that it's better if you use large plastic.
But the plaintiff claims that the plastic would essentially suffocate the ground underneath and cause more problems. Now, is that the way it works?
That's the exact purpose of this, is to suffocate the grass or anything else that's coming out, except the plants. The plants have a cutout area. They're breathing, they're fine.
This is a photograph of the slope. This is after you finished the work.
This is the day that he wanted me to remove all the rock down because he's telling me that this is the incorrect painter's plastic, that he keeps calling it, and it's not painter's plastic. At this point, that's after I removed about 20 tons of dirt and got it ready.
And
before we got to this phase, it took about maybe 4 weeks to get to this phase right here. And now he wanted me to remove all the rock, all the plastic, because now he wanted me to put cinder block up there.
And your contract, according to you and what we've read here, does not provide.
There is no cinder. I don't know how to do that. I don't price anything I don't get involved with. That's something you would need a crane or something to get up there.
Well, you said that the plaintiff's behavior was such that you eventually went to the police.
Yes, at the last day.
Tell us what caused you to go to the police.
He insisted that I put in the drip line now, and we're not ready at that point. It's an order of operation that this has to go in.
So your allegation is that he micromanaged it?
Oh, he stepped in and he wanted to run this show, and everything was changed from the rocks to the drip line to the constant disrespect to my kids and myself.
How did he disrespect your children?
We have video, if you want to jump into that one.
Yes, I'd like to see that.
Go to the video.
Okay.
It's
And what date did this happen?
That was the final day, July 26th at 4:23 p.m.
You were right in the middle of fulfilling your
Yes, sir.
responsibilities according to you.
During this period, my grandfather had passed away, and I still, because these guys are highly trained, they've been landscapers since diapers, and they were going back and making sure the job kept going. So
let's see what happened.
Yes.
We spent about $200.
$200. Let's go.
He's talking to somebody. I don't know who he's talking to.
$200. Brought some plastic and some dirt.
Right there.
Yeah. Got your money.
If you don't pay me, he pulls his fingers.
Yes, we do.
Again.
Yes, sir.
My kids are running out of there. We ran out of there. I had to get a police officer to get my tools back because I was terrified.
You have another video for us?
It's just a progress of ongoing of the jobs.
That's it.
The water leaks, all the grass, all this is not acknowledged. All this, none of this, he wants the whole $10,000 on the spot.
All of those piles of dirt there were left at our house.
They're in my trailer. I got them in my trailer.
No, you did not. We have pictures of
All right,
those.
we're not going to recreate the incident, okay? First of all, your behavior, you're cursing at him, and there is certainly a fair inference that you were intimidating.
Well, Your Honor, what the video does not show is the altercation that happened in the backyard with him, and I believe it was he had about 3 workers there. And when I confronted him about the slope and the plastic and the reason why he was throwing rock on top of the bushes and plants that he already planted, that's when an argument happened and they surrounded me.
But subsequent to all of this, there's an exchange of emails where the defendant proposes to you a way to settle this.